How's it going, guys? It's your man Ready. I'm here back to do some more Legends content. In today's video, we're going to be going over the top 20 characters the Legends team announces at the end of every PvP season. So we're just going to go over, who are the top 20 characters and give my thoughts on as to why they are placed in those designated slots, and then if I believe that a specific character is to be moved up or down the rankings here, I'll let you guys know. Ideally, the purpose of these type of videos is for you to simply tune in, listen in while you essentially multitask, right? You do some other stuff, maybe you play Legend on the side, and then you can listen to the audio of this particular video here. Anyways, let's start with the first character on this particular list. It is the Ultimate Gohan, or Beast Gohan, essentially. That is the first character here, and I 100% agree as to this placement here. I mean, Beast Gohan is a ridiculous character. This man can essentially one-shot any units. He can one-shot UI Goku 100%. I'll blatantly say that right now. He can one-shot UI Goku. Under the right teams and stuff like that, this man is ridiculous. Let me pull up this man's kit right here quick. Boom. Main ability, when his gauge is full, this is the most powerful thing about this unit. Removes the opponent's vanity gauge to 0. Draws a special arts card, which draws the blue card, and then that blue card has a more improved damage based on here. Boom. If your gauge is full, randomly draws one new card, increases Dragon Ball by 1, and then minus 30% to sustain damage cut. So this man is essentially a one-shot unit, and it makes this unit very easy for new players as well, because there's not a lot of complex mechanics to this unit as opposed to, Ultra Instinct, Ultra UI Goku. Now moving on to the second place, obviously UI Goku, very powerful Ultra, best, you would say, I mean, he is the best Ultra in the game. I mean, usually the newly released Ultra is essentially going to be the best Ultra, but regardless, this unit, his gauge is very powerful. This he's able to, dodge blast attacks, dodge strikes, and has his Dokubai impact, or he pretty much, if you stink at clashes like me, I suck at clashes, this man can help you with that. Very useful. He is able to restore, remove your opponent's vanishing gauge, and pretty much reduce the opponent's ki to, I believe, 0 when the opponent uses a ultimate arts ability, also as well as reducing its power by removing its buffs. Very, very powerful ability as well. And the lock-in ability, I can't forget about that. That is very powerful to this day as well. But nowadays you could play around that by simply, let's say for example, the first unit the opponent has is UI Goku, Ultra UI Goku, and let's say you're starting off with Pygon here. So if UI Goku was in a combo against you, essentially you ideally want to switch right away, so that the opponent can get the that the opponent can pretty much instantly use the special arts ability, or they can combo and then use it at the end, but then you're able to switch in a red unit like Ultimate Gohan to pretty much tank that arts card. So that's how you'll mess around with, or how you can get around Ultra UI Goku's ultimate arts ability here. He has the ability to, he has 2 of them, so you got to make sure of that. Overall, very, very annoying unit. That's why you have to play a bit, you have to play a little bit slow, tap blast and all that stuff. Yeah, I would agree with the second placement here as well. Now number 3, Goku and Bardock here. This unit, boy, with his indestructible, his AoE green card, that's just basically the only reason people use this unit. AoE green, indestructible. I believe his other mechanics are, I mean, yeah, he could combo for a while, but the main purpose you're bringing this man on your team is the AoE green card and the indestructible, and that's what makes this unit broken, because it gives you a second chance. It's not like endurance where it can be nullified. You can't nullify the indestructible yet. I don't know, maybe Toshi eventually will have an ability on some sort of Ultra or Legends limited unit which nullifies indestructible somehow. It's gonna happen. Let's just be real here. And so yeah, That's very annoying unit, and it's run. He is ran on the best team in the game, which is Saiyans, right? You have this man in the leader slot, Ultra UI Goku, this unit, and then Pycon. So that team is very difficult to kill alongside Zenkai buffs and all this stuff. But we're all very difficult unit to kill. Is this would I place this Goku and Bardock unit in the second slot? Because this unit is easier to pull than Ultra UI Goku, and I think he's more viable than Ultra. I mean, on Ultra UI Goku, you can only run him on Universe Revs. I mean, you could also run him on the Saiyans, which is the best team in the game here, but he doesn't tank. This Goku and Bardock does tank, and they also have the offensive capabilities to do hefty damage to your opponent. So personally, I would put Goku and Bardock in the second slot, or second slot, as opposed to, and then UI Goku in the third. But this is based on how, like, in terms of the player base using them in PvP. So that's why the majority of players uses Ultra UI more than Goku and Bardock. So that's why the placements are here. But regardless, this is if I was technically ranking them, that's where I would move them. Anyways, moving on. Number 4. Number 4 Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. Yeah. 2 ultimates. His Zenkai just pretty much changed this unit. He is everywhere if you see him PvP. His ability to, he does tons of blue damage. Like he has the ability to drop multiple blue cards. And they're very powerful, tons of damage. He has 2 ultimates now. He has a universal cover change against Strike and Blast. His green card pretty much nullifies cover change. And he's also on the GT, which received it received a ton of buffs in the month of January. So that's why this unit was very prevalent during that month, because GT was the month that it was being boosted here. But in terms of yeah, you can only viably run this unit on GT. You can't really run this team. I mean, fusions, nobody really runs fusions as a team. Maybe you could see a fusions team here and there, but it's not in the top ranks. You never see that. So this is a good place. And in 5th place here, you got the Goku. Obviously, GT buffs here, boom, and this man removes Vanish with his unique gauge. He's a very tanky unit, which, I mean, he is a defensive type, but he heals a lot. He heals a ton. His gauge is very annoying. He has that green card ability. How am I forgetting this, man? He blinds the opponent. I can't. What's the No, I don't know why am I forgetting the name here, but it blinds the opponent. You already know. You've seen this man everywhere as well. He always run these two. You've seen as a pair. They're always ran together. Yeah. So this unit is very hard to kill, but if he's not, he does remove his buffs, right? He does remove the opponent's buff. Like if an opponent uses a ultimate arts, he does remove the buffs. So if your ultimate arts has an ability that nullifies endurance, that is removed. Except for Gogeta. Gogeta doesn't fit in that category, so he wouldn't be able to nullify Gogeta's blue card. Just so you guys know, I've tried it. I've been able to nullify his endurance with Gogeta's blue card. Totally fine. But in terms of placement, that is fine. Now here, this unit, boom, Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Blue Evolution, Vegeta and Kaioken, you already know, the double 2. This unit still claps. If they get you, you're done. I'll be honest here, I've seen more movies than Universe Rep and GT. I've seen more movies and GT teams in PvP as opposed to Universe Reps now, and I don't really see this man often in PvP. I'm not gonna lie, he's very good though. For what he's doing, he's very good. He's able to combo for a ridiculous amount of time, protects his cards. You already know what this man does here. Yeah, but I mean, you can only viably run this unit on Universe Reps. I mean, you're never gonna use this God Key. Maybe a team with UI Goku, Ultra UI Goku, and this unit. But then who else would you run if you're running a God Key team? I'm thinking at the top of my head. I don't know. Like, I really don't know. What would you what other, you can't really run a God Key team. I wouldn't say that, because you already know the top Universe Reps team is Ultra UI Goku leader slot, this man, and then Android 17 or Jiren. Those are the, like, is either one, or the team, the most frequently used or frequently played against team, Universe Reps team for me personally that I've run across in PvP is this unit, Android 17 and Jiren. That team is very tanky because Android 17 has endurance. Jiren gets endurance if you rush him, but if you put a ton of like defensive equipment on Jiren, he's a full-blown tank. He can barely even damage this man. And then you have this unit which pretty much combos off for days. So that team is very, very difficult to kill. Oh man. And moving on to the next one, seventh place Pan. What I gotta say, bro? Movies, hybrids, not hybrids. You're never gonna see hybrids. Who's running hybrids, right? It's movies. This is still, to this day, the best HP buffer or HP unit for movies. I mean, Roshi was, I guess, supposedly going to replace the Pan, but then Roshi is just a terrible unit, so that's why the Pan still is being run. Obviously, this Pan is being used on the bench, but sometimes this Pan is being used in matches alongside the Beast Gohan, and then either I've seen Blue Beast, or is pretty much a full red team with triple Zenkai buff on the bench. So you got the Gohan with the glasses, this Pan, and then Beast Gohan. So that's the team that some people run across here. But overall, Pan is still, if still the best HP buffer for the team to this day. She released back in 2022 and still being used here. Wow, that is very good. She doesn't do. Her ability to manipulate ki and then remove, reduce the opponent's strike and blast arts card power is what really makes this unit still viable to this day. Here, Pan 7th place, good to go. Next, Pycon. I'm not gonna say like this unit's still very good. Revive unit. Saiyan provides your team with so many green cards, it's ridiculous. This usually the team, the optimal movies team, I believe the optimal movies team, Pycon, Beast Gohan, and Ultra Janemba leader slot. That I believe is to be the most viable movies team that you could run in PvP. And then bench would be Zenkai buff for Great Saiyaman, as well as a Zenkai buff for Super Gogeta for the Pycon here, and then you're gonna have this Pan as the HP buffer. That's the team there, right there. Pycon, you already know this man. When he released, everyone's trashing him because he can barely defend. But I mean, he's not really meant to defend. He's not meant to defend. He's not meant to tank like Jiren. He's not meant to tank, even though Jiren's not a defensive type unit. But regardless, this unit is just to provide interruption, support, and just a body on the field. Someone to take the rise and rush, right? That's the main purpose of this Pycon unit. Still to this day, the Gogeta side is good. You got a green card to nullify pretty much abnormal conditions, everything. Restores ki as well, and the blue card which just does it's a long range, it's not a blast, it's a long range strike. How would I explain it? It's a long range strike-esque blast special move cards, if you understand what I mean here, right? So Super 17 can't absorb this this man's blue card here. So overall, movies still probably one of the top teams to run in PvP, so that's why places here. Is it below? I don't know why Pan would be above Pycon. I mean, because maybe Pan's an older unit, so more people have Pan here as opposed to the Pycon, which is legend limited. But in terms of playability, yeah, I mean, this Pycon would be above Pan for sure. But in terms of usability, in PvP, then I would agree. I would understand about that. All right, Android 17, Super 7. You already know MVP 17, best unit of 2023, and still to this day, best unit for Universe Reps. I mean, what more can I say about this unit? You already know what this man does, right? Double Vanish, Endurance, Nasty Gauge, Rising Rush, boosted 75% more damage to Rising Rush. You already know what this man does for the team. You already know this man's cooking, and he's being run on Androids as well with Super 17. You know, being released, this man's being run alongside him, making and Gammas as well, which making that team too like very annoying. I'm gonna move on because you already know what this man does, and boom, Super 17 here. Super 17 in 10th place though. Ooh, so people are running Pan more as opposed to, I mean, it's because of the team here, right? GT, they still don't really have that HP buffer for the team. They don't really have a bunch of Zenkais for the team here. I mean, you're not running Omega Shenron to Zenkai buff this guy. I mean, Omega Shenron's good. I'm not gonna lie, he is good, but he's not Gogeta good. If you know, Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta good. If you know what I'm saying, he's good, but he's not that good. But Super 17, yeah, he is pretty much. Everyone already said he's a blast version of Ultra Vegeta Blue, which I agree. This man has ridiculous amount of blast cards, so many blast cards, and he is able to basically nullify cover change, which makes him a disaster. But in terms of team use, you know, I see him being running on. He's being run more on Androids as opposed to GT. I feel like the GT team, the most optimal GT team, would be Super 17 here, Goku, and then Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. That would be the top 3 units you would bring into the match, and then the bench would be the Pan and the Bola, and then some like HP buffer extreme unit GT. But regardless about that, this unit's still very good. Now Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta. Oh yeah, he is a God Key unit, so you could run this unit alongside also Goku. Yeah, but I mean, like, he's still good. I'm not gonna lie, he is still very good if you know how to use them properly. Still very annoying. He has fallen off. I'm not gonna lie, he has fallen off. I mean, there are many ways to deal with this unit, right? You already know how to deal with this unit. But he's still very good. Piccolo, Power Awakening Piccolo. He's just, you know, if you don't have Pycon, this is your next best option here. I mean, you already know what this guy does. He's a revival unit for movies, essentially. Nobody runs a regen, but you could use him alongside with if you're running him on a Regents team with the purple LF Cell and Ultra Janemba. That would be a team you could possibly run, but Pycon is just better. His equipment is better. He doesn't have his own unique equipment as like Orange Piccolo does, but in terms of what he's doing to the team, I feel like Pycon is just better. Yeah, let's move on to here. Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Vegeta here. I mean, the only reason this man's on the list here is because of the banner, right? The GT banners, right? Because more people are summoning on that banner, so obviously this man's on the banner here, and they're gonna use him on a GT team, right? That's really the only reason why you're not gonna run him over Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta Zenkai. I mean, he's just better than this unit. But if you don't have him, he's the next best option. So I understand why he has the AoE green. He can still be useful, but he could die quickly. He could, like, Ultra Janemba can destroy the Super Saiyan 4 Goku version of this unit, right? Even though he's green, even though it's like type disadvantage for Janemba, Janemba can still like deal them pretty well. And that's because this Janemba, you know, he does nullify cover change, but this man is not really, his abilities is not really that impactful in this meta, honestly. Beast can destroy him, UI Goku can destroy him, Super 17 can obliterate this man. Pretty much all the top 10 characters can deal with him. I mean, maybe not Pan here. Hey, maybe Pan. I don't know about that, but yeah, I mean, the rest of the units can easily take care of this man here. And then Jiren here. Jiren for 14th place here. Still a very good unit, as I explained before, regarding to his team setup. Universe Rep, best, well, not third best team in the game here. In terms of like, if I would rank it, you have here Saiyans on the top, then Movies, and then Universe Rep. And then, actually wait, hold on. No, it would be Saiyans, Movies, GT, and then Universe Rep. Yeah, I feel like Movies is better than Universe Rep right now here. But in terms of the unit, this particular unit here, he's still very good, AoE green card, can feint, very, very tanky unit. I'm just gonna say that. Here, Goku and Frieza here. This unit fell off, honestly, but he's good, but he's just not good anymore. I mean, it's very easy to play around his like Rising Rush negate mechanic. It's very easy. You could easily bait that out. I mean, when this man released, he was like a god for like 3 months, 3 to 4 months, I would say. And then, yeah, because Legends Fest pretty much rendered this man useless. I mean, Beast Gohan can destroy Frieza with a blue card, and that's sad. This man, he needs some sort of does he really need unique equipment? No, he doesn't, but he's not as powerful as he was when even before, just right before Legends Fest. He's meh now. He's honestly meh. You don't run him on Universe Reps. You don't run this unit. You'd rather run Jiren over this unit on Universe Reps, and that's saying something here. But I'm just true. Anyways, here's number 16, Pan, and then number 17, you got the Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Goku. This is just another option for Universe Reps if you don't have any of the good ones. Pan, I mean, this Pan's in terms of yeah, she's doing stuff, but I mean, like, she's helping her team. I mean, that's it. I mean, same thing as this. I wouldn't really say much about that. Janemba here, 18. Kind of sad because I really like a Janemba, but he's super wet. Oh, okay, hold on. I wouldn't say wet. Hold on. He is very squishy. He could die very easy in a couple of cards. Even Super 17 can destroy this man. If Super 17 only has Blast Arts card, he could one-shot this man. And not one-shot, but he could just one-combo this man. Yeah, this unit very needs a unique equipment that like boosts his defense quite a lot, because he's just attack, but he can't defend. He relies on his gauge too much. That's what I don't like about this unit. They made him too squishy. That's why you see him at the bottom, because he just dies very easily. And then Regen is not really a viable team. You can run him on Movies, which is a great team here, but I mean, they're not. I mean, is there a better blue for Movies? No, I wouldn't say so. I mean, Beast Gohan, I guess you could run Beast Gohan over Super Janemba alongside the other Beast Gohan, but other than that, he's still viable, I guess, for Movies, I would say here. But for Regen, yeah, he's definitely viable. But in terms of the meta, yeah, he's too squishy. He's too squishy. All right, Super Saiyan Gas, Super Saiyan Gogeta, and then Trunks. Gogeta, man, this man is still relevant. When did this man release? End of 2022. So just over a full year, and this man is still destroying people in PvP. Wow, it's because, look, he's in Movies, he's a god character, he's purple, which is a good color. Still to this day, he's very good color, and his gauge, stops Blast Arts cards. He's still very powerful. And Super Saiyan Trunks, obviously, in terms of like future, you don't really run him on future. Usually I see people running this man in the later slot of just random teams here. You just slap this guy in the later slot. But other than that, you run him with you don't run him with Vegeta family, but you run him on future or hybrid Saiyans. You could also run him. That's a viable option as well. He's a pretty good option, blue option for hybrid Saiyans. If you don't have a Beast Gohan, or it's just a better option for Beast Gohan, but regardless of that. So that is the full list here. Let me know your thoughts on what other characters do you think should appear in this list here. I think this is a good list. You know, this is all these characters are still very relevant in today's meta. Pan really surprised me. It's 7th place Pan. This unit really surprised me. Ooh, this unit is good. Anyways, guys, I'm not gonna make this longer. Make this video any longer than it should be. So I'm gonna end it off here. If you guys enjoyed these type of relaxation discussion type of videos where you just listen in while you play Legends or do some other task, then please be sure to leave a like, subscribe if you're new, and then comment down below whatever you want. And I'll see you guys in the next Legends upload. Take care.